Hey guys, so in this video I'll be unboxing the Vacmaster. It's a 2.5 gallon vacuum. It's a wet and dry vacuum. It also provides blowing, so it does suction and blowing. So we'll be unboxing it and looking at what comes in the package, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so inside we get a user manual. By the way, the model is the VOM205P. So, and as I said before, it's a 2.5 gallon. So should be able to suck up a good amount of water. So we get the usual attachments. We get the suction brush with little bristles that can use to agitate the dust, so you can get it all sucked up. We have it seems like it's a mount add-on, because this is a mountable vacuum. I don't think I'll be using it though, but who can tell? Maybe there will be a situation that comes in that will need it. Alright, so we have a little tie strap for the cables, for cable management. I'm going to take it out so you guys can see it in full. Alright, so now that I'm looking, where is there is supposed to be oh wait, let me not come to conclusions. Let me do this. There's supposed to be a plastic trunk. I see no space in the box, I think, but you never know. So let's kind of get this off. Okay, so my worries were not necessary. Here's the trunk. Cool. I thought I would have to cut this video short and send the email. Alright, so another add-on accessory for the suction. Alright, so I think this, I'm not sure what this is, because I know this right over here is the filter. So I'm not too sure what this pouch is. Maybe it's something to put the add-ons in, but I'm not too sure. So it's pretty simple. We have the on and off. We have the outlet for the suction and the blowing. Right, so it also comes with some warnings, if you can see clearly: to reduce risk of injury from moving parts, unplug before servicing; to reduce the risk of electric shock; do not expose to rain; store indoors; for household use only; unplug before cleaning or servicing. So typical precautions. Is there anything else? I think that's basically it. So I will be using this throughout the day, and I'll be leaving some feedbacks on this. But for now, this is essentially the vacuum. So let me just plug it in so you can see how it sounds, and just get that feel of it. Oh yeah, just something additional to note: it also comes with this handle that comes in here. Alright, so it clips in, and you basically can hold it up with the handle. And we also get some screws for the mount. Trying to figure out where this mount goes. Here it goes at the back. So you go here. Oops, wait, I think I turned it the wrong way. Okay, so the mount goes here. which you can basically place it on the wall. But of course, you would definitely need to have these screws in. But like I said before, I won't be using this mount, so it basically wouldn't serve a purpose for me. Okay, after looking into the user manual, I have come to find that this is actually the wet filter, which is interesting. So the one that's in there is the cloud filter, and this is the wet filter. So I take it that I will interchange between the two when I'm sucking up moisture, differently from when I'm sucking up actual dust and debris. Okay, cool. Alright, so plugged it in. Alright, so it's off. I'm gonna turn it on. So this is the suction and this is the blowing. I can just demonstrate. It's a good suction. It basically crushed the paper. So let's turn to blowing. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to connect the hose, and I am going to try it out in my car. So let's get to it. I've also gotten some additional attachments for doing the wet suction. For now, I'll just be trying it out in my car, seeing how much suction it actually offers. Yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so we have it here. There's some dust in the car. So let's get to testing it out. Okay, nice. So suction is definitely working. Alright, so trying it with a different nozzle that can reach into these tight spaces. So let's get it on. Alright, so I have vacuumed the car and now I'm going to basically do a wet suction. So I bought a add-on that should be able to be compatible with this. So I'll start the suction and let's see how much liquid is pulled out of the seat. As you can see, it has been washed and there is soap. It is wet right now, so let's see how much dirty soapy water it can actually suck out of these seats. Alright, so you can see with the wet suction, it is doing its thing. So
it's good. So with that, we have tested out both the dry and the wet suction. So thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Yeah.